In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical. Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here, and I'm bringing you some more knowledge from Conan Exiles. Today I want to talk about mid to late game experience. I'm going to be doing these tests once again with a level 1 toon each time, and I'll be resetting the world every time. We're going to start with overall experience gain. And our first victim is a rock nose. That gives you 875 experience. When you kill a rock nose, make sure that you mine them, because they'll give you rocks, crystals, and brimstone. Very important. Next is large scorpions. Now they die pretty quickly and give you 1,750 experience, but watch out for the poison, it can be a killer. The next are Werehyenas. Who even knew these things existed? They also give you 1,750 experience, and they go down pretty easy, but I've heard they hit pretty hard. Last but not least is the Locus. Now Locus takes a little bit more to take down, but they give you 2,625 experience points. If you have to balance it out, they're probably the best mob to go after, but if you're balancing time and experience game, you can probably find something better. Now this next set of monsters are definitely harder to take down. You might need a little bit of help, but they give more experience. So here we go. The snake dies extremely quickly, but I believe they attack, and their attacks are very damaging, but they give you 3,062 experience. An elephant, on the other hand, gives you 3,937 experience, but they can be tough to take down. They're like damage sponge. Yes, they give you a good amount of experience, but you really have to work for it. You might need a friend or two for this guy. Next, we're going to be looking at the Bat Demoo. It also gives you 3,937 experience points, but it dies almost in no time whatsoever. Something else that needs to be balanced. Here's the spider boss. Now this is a boss class enemy. It's definitely going to be hard to beat down, but it only gives you 3,937 experience points. Once again, I'm saying to the developers, why is this so unbalanced? This mob took a lot longer to take down. It should give me a much more experience than an elephant or the giant snake. I just don't get it. Now, we're going to be going into a series of mobs that you're definitely going to need a group. I'm saying 5, 6, sometimes 10 people to take on. Some of these battles took me nearly an hour as a level 1 toon, and I wasn't pumping my stats, but I was using pretty nice weapons. You just won't believe some of these numbers. Okay, we're going to be starting off with the Bat boss. The Bat boss isn't that hard to kill, but it definitely takes more damage than its predecessor, but still only gives 3,937 experience points. You might need a couple extra people to take this one down. I heard it can hit pretty hard, so be careful. Now, this is the Rhino King. I've seen this one on several streams, and man, they've had a tough time taking it down, and it took me nearly 45 minutes to kill it, mainly because I had to keep chasing the damn thing down. But it gave me 3,937 experience again. I don't understand all the effort for a minimal return from this mob. And when you loot it, there's nothing special. Yeah, it gives you some of the best meat in the game, but that's it. I can get that from any rhino. So, once again, balance, balance, balance. Unfortunately, this is the end I ended up with, killing it from behind. This looks bad. But I finally do kill it. Now, this is the mob that took me, I believe it was an hour and 15 minutes to kill. I tried using bows to begin with, and it just didn't work. This is the Red Dragon. OMG. It gives you 5,250 experience points. But unless you have a big group, it's not really worth going after. But then your clan is going to get that 5,250 experience points. And I don't know how that gets doled out to every person in the group. Hopefully they'll explain that stuff in the future. I'll get experience it myself. Now, I did start to loot some of these mobs because I didn't think about that at first. But I'm like, I just killed a red dragon. I didn't find anything in its corpse, but I just looted something that was kind of cool. I'd never seen it before. It's called, Demon Blood. So here's the description. I'm going to leave it on the screen so you can read it for yourself. But I thought this was kind of cool. This was the only rare item or different item that I was able to get off any of the mobs. I don't know what it's used for. I haven't found it yet, but it might be something important, which in itself might make this mob worth going after. Now, I did try another mob. I was trying to do 3 sets of 4. The last mob I tried was an undead dragon. Okay, I don't know what happened with this mob. I fought this mob. I chased it around the map. I had to switch weapons. I had to do a lot of different things. I couldn't seem to kill the damn thing. And I switched weapons again. I had to stop, and I was switching my weapons, and it went over one of the sand dunes. And I crested the sand dune, and it was lying there dead. And I shot my crossbow into it a couple more times, thinking that maybe this was some kind of function of an undead dragon, that it kind of lays there to trick you. Like, it's out of my range, and now when I get close to it, it's going to jump up and attack me? No, it was dead. But I don't know what killed it. I hadn't used poison in a long time on it, which is what I started using originally. So I don't know if it expired from old age, or if there's some mechanic that if it's not in a certain biome, it only lives for a certain amount of time. I don't know. I don't. I'm gonna try to test it some more and see what I can find. But that is what I wanted to show you today. This has been mid to late game experience. This originally came from one of my subscribers, dtown1314. Once again, I say thank you for the original question that spurred this testing. I am Critical. Thank you for being here. You have a nice day. Bye.